is Faith Over Everything. It's a podcast where we talk about everything.
Everything?
Everything. No topic is safe.
But we gon' give it to you through the lens of faith.
Alright.
So sit back, relax, and let us do what we do. It's your host, Jazz and Ange. It's the FOE crew.
Okay.
I said sit back, relax, and let us do what we do. We your hosts, Jazz and Ange. We the FOE crew.
Hey, FOE.
FOE.
Faith Over Everything.
Faith over everything.
FOE.
FOE.
Faith Over Everything.
Hey guys! Surprise! First let me say, I'm so sorry this is coming out late, okay? But as you can see, we're together.
We belong together.
When she leaves, she takes a part of me.
Oh gosh.
Anywho, but yes, welcome to Faith of Everything podcast, you guys. I am one half of your host. My name is Angela Suggs.
And I'm Jasmine Suggs.
And this is Faith Over Everything podcast. If this is your first time here, welcome to Faith Over Everything podcast, where our goal is to have fun, be uplifting, and ultimately help ourselves and others to understand that as long as you have faith, you can conquer everything. Again, as I was saying, I'm sorry, was you about to say something? Clearly, if this is your first time here, we live in separate cities, we live in different cities. So normally it's like a little split screen, and I'll be at my house and she'll be at her house. But this month, we together. We belong together, like she said. But I belong with Marcus and she belong with Aaron, really. TMI. Anywho, the episode is coming out late because, again, we're in the same city. We've been doing things. We didn't have time to record before she left home. And then we were like, hey, we didn't record earlier today because we're recording on Friday. And this is coming out on Saturday. It's Friday night. And we'll tell you guys what we've been doing once we get into the episode. But again, sorry, I'm Angela again. And we're going to eat today too, you guys. We're going to do what do they call it? A mukbang? A mukbang. If you're listening, I will try not to smack. But we're going to get into our icebreaker, you guys.
We did bless our food too, just to let y'all know, okay?
Yes. We're going to get into our icebreaker. And I'm doing something new, okay? This icebreaker is called It's Giving. And it's going to be clues. And it's clues to a movie. Okay? And we're going to see if Jasmine or you guys can guess her. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. The first, it's giving family drama over macaroni and secret.
So
She was like, am I going to know these movies?
I'm like, I'm sure I've seen all these movies. Like, you sure?
So I was like, I'm going to pick more than one. I said, I'm going to do a couple because I feel like you're going to get it. Okay, so it is soul food. See, you guys, it's three hints, you guys. The second hint would have been, and this definitely would have gave it away.
Okay.
It's giving Big Mama knew everything, even when she was quiet. And then the third one is giving Sunday dinner, but with tension in the gravy.
Girl, I thought you was gonna say something about faith.
No. Ooh, okay, second one. It's giving no job, just vibes and problems on the porch.
Problems on the porch and no job.
I can do second clue.
Hold on. Problems on the porch and no job. It's not crickling.
Yeah. No. I mean, you have three hints. I mean,
okay, go to the second one. I'm trying to really think.
It's giving. You're gonna get it on this one. It's giving. How you get fired on your day?
Oh, Friday. Yes, you got fired on your day off. How did I get there on the porch?
And I thought you was gonna get that, but I was like, as soon as I say, so right. As soon as I said problems on the porch, I was like, oh, she's probably gonna get that one, but it's all right. It's all right.
I didn't. You see how hard I was struggling though. I'm like, problems on the porch and no, it threw me for no job. Wait a minute. Why am I watching this movie? Go get a job.
So that's the other one is giving Hood Comedy Code and Miss Parker.
Parker.
And then the last one. Now this one, You probably gonna need the second clue.
Oh, okay.
It's giving royalty in the hood.
Coming to America?
Oh. I said, well, if she think royalty, she might get it. That's so
What was the
wonderful.
other guesses for Coming to America?
It's giving, she's your queen to be. Energy.
I like this game.
Like, the third one I didn't like. It said it's giving culture shock meets comedy gold. I didn't like that. I think you don't need two. We only need two ones. You only need 2 hints for that one. But yeah, I like that too. I thought that was good. I'm gonna do this one. I thought it was cool. Did you guys get it? Did you guys guess it before she guessed it? I mean, she did really good. Okay.
Thank you.
She had 3 movies. She guessed 2 of them on the first guess. Okay. First clue. All she needed was 1 because she's a genius. I don't know why she'd be. Did I see these movies? Am I gonna know? Now, what I should have said, you probably wouldn't go. Well, I don't know if you know this one. Bonus. It's just off the top of my head. I made this one up. It's giving. Dang, what was it? I should have wrote it down, y'all. Because I love this movie. What was it? It's giving hood baseball.
Hood baseball?
Mm-hmm. Or baseball in the hood.
You're not talking about Sandlot, are you?
No.
You said that was
Mm-mm.
from our perspective.
Mm-mm.
Who played baseball? Hold on.
I was like, I don't know if you've seen this movie. I don't know if you've seen this. I thought you did. It's giving hood baseball with kids.
And this is one of your favorite movies?
It's not my favorite, but I said I like this.
Oh, you like this movie?
Mm-hmm. It's giving G Baby. Strike 1, caught you by surprise. Strike 2, right before your eyes. Pitch
Just say it.
Oh, we got Hardball.
I didn't see that one.
Oh, I love that movie. Watch it.
But G Baby, I remember you talking about that.
You need to watch Hardball. If you have not watched Hardball, watch it. Okay, because listen, watch it. But yes, I had thought about it. I was like, I don't think she saw that movie. But if you saw it, let me know if those were good guesses, because I made those ones up myself and or good hints. I'm not sure if they are. But you guys, we are here. We are actually in Phoenix. Jasmine came to visit me for a little bit. And so we don't necessarily have a topic because, as you see, we got this food.
Okay? I don't know how long she got. She did good.
Of not eating?
Yeah.
Now, one thing about Jasmine gonna eat some food in front of her. Okay. Because I told her, I was like, we're going to eat this food. And then, so we can get the dessert. I said, girl, we're not going to make it to the dessert. What did you? Anywho. She came here because Erica Campbell is here this weekend for a conference called Laugh, Cry, Heal 2025. She went to Birmingham, Phoenix, and I think she has one more stop in Chicago. Yeah. So if you are in the Midwest area and something that you want to check out, I would say check it out. We can only give you half of a review so far because it's a 2-day conference, and we went tonight, which was Friday, and then we go to the second half tomorrow. Mm-hmm. What were your thoughts on tonight so far after you take your drink?
So far, tonight was like the VIP experience of like meeting and greeting, having conversations. I thought that it was really helpful when they were asking certain questions about like boundaries and about really big, basically the boundaries one, because I think the other one had, I can't remember what the other question was, but I felt like they were kind of in the same park of the same thing of like boundaries and
people pleasing.
Yes. See, if you have boundaries, you don't have to people please. Mm-hmm. But those 2 questions were really good, and the answers of across the panel. Because at first I was kind of like, oh dang, they only asking. Excuse me, y'all. They only asking Erica, and I'm like, okay, I know these other beautiful ladies are, they have something they want to share too. So I did like specifically that one lady, Miss Love, when she was talking about boundaries, and she was talking about how when I wrote it down, I was gonna pull it up, but I got something else pulled up on there, so I'm not gonna do that. But when she had talked about like God loves you unconditionally, and unconditional love is not the same as I'm about to mess up her quote because I wrote it down, but whatever. But the gist of it is that God gives you unconditional love, but it's not an unconditional relationship. And she said, "Oh, did I? Oh, so you did." So then, basically, she was like, "If you ain't got the blood, don't come with the blood, or don't come at all." I said, "What the kids be doing?" Because that was like, yes, because you have to come have the blood of Jesus before you can come to the Father, because he had to turn his back to his son, his only son, because his son had took all our sins on him. So if you don't come through the blood, God ain't gonna be fooling with you. Now that don't mean that he don't love you unconditionally, but the relationship right here has to be cleared through there. The blood of Jesus. But that's what I got.
Because that's just like real life, though. You can love somebody. I can have unconditional love. I can really love you, but have to love you from a distance, whatever. And that means that, I love you, but our relationship has conditions on it. Like, not conditions like you have to do this, but like you've done this to me. So now I have to keep you at a healthy boundary or a healthy distance because I can't keep doing this with you. You know what I'm saying? I would say, was it Sarita that talked about people pleasing? And she talked about it being manipulative?
Yes.
Now that was a different take that I never thought of, but it's true. Yeah. I was like, that is so she said that people pleasing is a form of manipulation, whatever. Because essentially, when you're people pleasing, you're just telling people what they want to hear. You're pleasing them. So it's like, oh, you want me to do, or you need this, or you want me to do it this way. Like, and you're giving them what they need because you want them to give you something in return. And it is a form of manipulation. And I was like, oh, wow. Because I'm thinking, I don't even think the person that's doing it does it as manipulation. Yeah. But it's like, but that is a form of manipulation because I am manipulating you into thinking that I'm somebody I'm not. I could be, because people pleasing is I'm just doing what you want me to do because I'm trying to please you. But as soon as you do something that I don't like, who knows? I don't know. I feel like people pleasers, they keep pleasing people. I don't know. But I thought that was a good take. I never heard that before. And I was like, that is I could see how that could be seen as manipulation. So hey, I agree. The first night was pretty cool. Tomorrow is more in depth because tonight was more like meet and greet, light, people could ask questions and stuff. Tomorrow will be more hard hitting. And they already talked about, Erica said she was going to share a monologue she has. Her sister Gugu was there. She's going to share her testimony about some stuff. I ain't gonna talk about it on here. Y'all got to go pay y'all ticket and go get to see it yourselves, okay? The other lady, somebody was talking about trauma. I think they was gonna talk. It was some other stuff that I was like, oh, they gonna get, like we was talking about in the car, like it might get heavy tomorrow, but because it got a little heavy today. Somebody mentioned like essay, and or it came up, and then they essay sexual assault. I'm sorry if you don't know. So after she said whatever she didn't say anything happened. She just mentioned it in her talks, like, that does happen to people. And so then I think some people was affected by it because that one lady that Google had got up to hug. I was like, she must have, when she said it, something must have happened. Like, because even after she finished talking, Erica was like, I feel like we need to pray right now. Yeah. And so, because the reality is some people have dealt with that. Not everybody, but that is some people's trauma. And it's unfortunate. But yeah, that's been our night so far. So we'll let y'all know how the other part go. Something else you want to say? I'm sorry.
No, that was it. That was good.
But yeah, so far it has been good. Like I said, but we'll get back to y'all with the rest of it.
Yep.
What's next?
Next was
chicken.
Next was we was gonna talk real quick about. Don't know if y'all was able to see Ruth and Boaz off of Netflix. But a really good modern Ruth and Boaz from the Bible. Like, I just was so proud because I ain't gonna hold you. I get real nervous when people
Do Bible stories.
Because either they put way too. I mean, I know some of the stuff, of course. We know Babyface was not in the Bible. Like, I know that, and we know that Ruth was not like becoming a singer and stuff like that. So I know some stuff got to be, lit like pushed in or whatever, flabbergasted or whatever you want to call it. But I felt like they did it very wholesome, and I can't remember if it was any cussing, but if it was very minimal. And it was just so like a modern way to see the Bible come to life, like nowadays. And excuse me, I know that it's usually basically the Bible like don't need nothing extra. You don't need nothing extra and everything like that. But I felt like the seasoning that they did put on it wasn't overbearing. So it wasn't like, now y'all could let that out. You know that ain't, God, I hope that God was pleased with it, because I was like holding my breath like, oh, please don't be because and then I had saw, whose studio it was in, and I just was like, oh. But the wigs was beautiful. Everybody here was cute, so it was just like, oh, I see you.
But that was
Devotional.
I was gonna say, I think it was probably filmed at Tyler Perry Studios, but Devon Franklin, I don't know if he wrote it or if he just produced it or whatever it was, but
he did good.
Yes,
he did good. I'm giving you your flowers.
Good. I hated it. No, I agree. I thought it was really cute. It was a really cute. It was just really cute. Something that something to watch. It was. I mean, you kind of, of course, if you read the Bible, you know the story of Ruth and Boaz. You know what's going to happen pretty much. But it was interesting, like you said, to see like a modern day take on it, to see how it was going to go. I was like, okay, Ruth out here with them pipes, out here singing good too on the internet. They put it on the internet. But yeah, I had told Jazz after I watched it, I said, Babyface is in the Bible. I didn't read that chapter, but Babyface was in there. You ain't seen it. Sorry, spoiler alert. Babyface is in there. Doing his thing, Babyface, being Babyface.
He sure did.
And he was Babyface. Look, he wasn't nobody. He was just Babyface. So like he didn't play no character. He was Babyface. And that was that. But yeah, that was cute. That was a cute movie. Speaking of movies, at the thing tonight,
where is it?
The posters, they're in my purse, but I'm sure I can get it on my tablet. There is a new movie coming out soon.
November 7th.
November 7th.
They had us repeat it. We were there tonight, and they were showing us a trailer of, it's called Sarah's Oil. And I don't know if I heard it on IG or if somebody was telling me about it, or if there's a book out or something. I don't know. But I want to say that she's 11 years old, and she was like the richest youngest black female that was basically found some oil or whatever.
It must have been on her land.
Yeah. And God told her that this was like, nobody really, based on the trailer, nobody had really believed her, because she said it was from God. You know how people be like, okay, girl. And she was a kid too, so they were just trying to play her and stuff. But November 7th, mark your calendars.
I wonder if it's in select theaters, or
probably, because of the like who?
Well, it just says only in theaters November 7th. I don't know if y'all can. This is the little, if y'all can see it good. Probably can't. It's probably bad lighting, but that's pretty much. Like she said, it's called Sarah's Oil. It says inspired by a true story of faith and fortune. So it is a true story. It's not something that they just made up. It's and her family was in the trailer
talking about her.
Yeah,
being sassy.
Yeah, so it seemed like it's a good movie. I definitely will try to go see it. So if you are able to go see it, we want to support faith-based movies as much as we can, because this world ghetto. All right, and any kind of positivity or faith message that we can help to put out, spread out. That's what we want to do. All right. Okay. I'm trying to think. Was there anything else before we go to TV?
I was gonna say, speaking of ghetto, we're gonna get right on into this. Let's talk TV.
Said, all right, now that we got all the positive faith-based stuff out the way, we're gonna start with Love is Blind. I was about to say Love After Lockup. That's my other show, y'all. Y'all know. Listen, kind of fell off a little bit, but I'm gonna get back on there. If y'all watch Love After Lockup, y'all know. If y'all don't, try it out. Okay, it's foolishness. But it's foolishness. But Love is Blind. Pretty much, just if you haven't watched it, spoiler, get out of here.
Get out of here. Don't watch it. Just stop. Don't get out of here. Stop it right here.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And then come back when you get caught up.
Yes, I'm sorry.
But you ain't gonna miss nothing, so you can stay here. Angie probably give you a better review.
You probably already know, because I thought that we was gonna record this before Wednesday, before the new episode came out, and my prediction was going to be nobody's getting married, and my prediction would have been correct. I'm not always right, but I would have been right this time, because when we got to the weddings, we only had got 3 couples. Oh, no. Since the last time I saw y'all, we had 5 couples. We lost 2 couples before the wedding episode. So then we was only going to the wedding with 3 couples. And then only 2 couples actually made it to the wedding because another couple dropped out. I guess as I was showing y'all pictures and stuff, I could say their names. I might not remember them. But we lost Annie and Nick. Annie was the drunk lady, and Nick was the man that we think might play for the other team. Have high glucose levels, according to Benny on Instagram. Shout out to her. She had a Love is Blind review, so if y'all want to watch hers, she behind on her reviews, but she is hilarious. They broke up, but I respect Nick, because Nick, he type of person where, listen, if I said it, then I meant it. And what he told her on a little honeymoon thing, she had got drunk and told him, I love you, and I feel like you don't love me, and you don't love me as much as I love you. And then the next morning she kind of apologized, and he was like, yeah, I do love you and I care about you. I don't like it. Don't put words in my mouth. Don't put words in my mouth. I never said I didn't love you. And she was like, yeah, I know. He's okay. It can't happen again. Whatever. Or she said it won't happen again. He said it can't. It can't happen again. Basically, like, it better not happen again. But then it happened again. And then he was like, he let that night go. And the next day he was like, yeah, that's not. If I think about being married, I'm not happy. And she was like, oh, well. And she was irritated because even in the breakup, she was telling him no. Like, imagine
no, you can't break up with me? Oh.
This isn't going to work. Like, I just can't. I'm not. No, I don't need you to give me a no right now. You don't have to give me, don't tell me. I don't need you to tell me no right now. Not right now.
So you want me to embarrass you in front of the altar?
Thinking like, so. And there was one thing I forgot to mention in the last episode. When they had the little pod meetup, like when they meet the people from the pod, but they had they all go on their honeymoons, they all come home and live together. And then they go to the mixer with the people that were in the pods with them. And they can, it was a guy in the pods. She had 2 guys. She had Nick and she had the guy named Brendan. And Brendan, before he left the pod, before she picked Nick over him, he was telling her how much he loved her and he wanted to be with her and whatever else. And she chose Nick. So then at this mixer, she sees Brendan and he kind of was like, hey, he said hi to her. And then she telling the camera, so she's telling us that she don't understand why she was like, he don't got the same energy that he had in the pod. Like, he claimed that he loved me and he did, but he's not bringing that energy. I don't see that energy tonight. And I was like, but you didn't choose him. Like, you got engaged to somebody else. If you're engaged if I profess my love to you before engagement and you have a choice to pick me or her and you choose her and you're still currently engaged to her, when I see you, I'm not going to be like, oh my God, I love you. Just remember, I love you so much. And I just, like, I guess she probably wanted him to swear her or something. I don't know. But that was weird. I thought that was weird. Whatever. But anyway, that man broke up with her and she couldn't take it. She was like, no, you can't do this. But she ended up breaking it. So they didn't make it. Then the other guy, what's their names? Madison. That's the one that was going blind.
No, I don't know.
I thought I had told you.
I know you told, but I don't know the name.
I know you don't remember her face and her name, but I'm just trying to give you some kind of attribute to remember her. Because remember, I was like, he had the high glucose levels. She was the she looked like she might have been drunk and she had a lot of hair.
She was supposed to be a hairdresser.
Yes, the Madison, she's going blind, or she may go blind at some part in her life. And then Joe, I don't even know what's memorable about him. Nothing really memorable about him. Not like that, but I'm just saying, like, there was nothing to say other than, he the one that got drunk when they was on the honeymoon and she was trying to wake him up and he was like,
what's happening?
Yeah, I'm asleep, whatever. Like, that guy, he broke up with her. They didn't make it to the altar. But I mean, I feel like break up with me before we get to the altar.
And you family come out there and then you gonna say no?
Yes.
That's not hot.
So then we had Allie and Anton. I do think that Allie wants to be a trophy wife. She does want to be a trophy wife. She wants somebody that got money, that's gonna take care of her. Nothing wrong with that. Listen, we was just talking about that the other day. Okay, she was talking about a young person we know, and I was like, listen, shoot, there ain't nothing wrong with that. And if she want to be a kept woman, if you know that early in life, find the right man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure he love you. You love him back. And don't just be kept just to be kept. Love that man. Man, he needs to love you too. That's the ultimate. That's the perfect, because unconditional love. You love me, I love you. And then she can be kept. But anyway, she wants to be kept. He ain't. So she said no at the altar. And then the single dad and the rich lady, they didn't make it to the altar. I'm glad they didn't, because I think that she didn't realize how much work it took to be a single parent. I think she thought like he was like a weekend dad and that was it. And that we could just be together and but he was like, no, I'm a daddy for real. I do this 24/7. Okay. All I do is win. All I do is parent. And she was like, yeah, no, I can't do this. So they didn't make it to the altar. And then the only black couple we had, Haby and Edmund. I knew she was going to say no. But I will say, out of all the couples I've seen on Love is Blind, I enjoyed their, well, I'm not going to say the whole time, but he was upset that she said no. He didn't spaz out crazy or anything. He had his little moments. He did cry at the altar and everything, but he's sensitive. He's just a sensitive gangster. Anyway, that's what they said about Amaya on Love Island. He a sensitive gangster, okay? But they were able to have a, amicable, like, she broke his heart in a sense, but he was still able to be like, after he kind of like calmed down from his feelings, he was like, dang, girl, but you look good though. Like, you do look good, and I love you. And she like, you look good too, but so like they was able to just be like, so I think that, and I hope and pray, we'll see when the reunion comes out, that they were still able to, because the way she talked to him, because of his upbringing, I do believe that he's not fully developed or something. Somewhere, somehow, I ain't gonna, I'm not gonna diagnose him with anything, but something is off. But she was able to have she snapped on him sometimes, but most of the time, like, she had a really good temperament with him. Like, if he said, like, you hurt my feelings, because, like, imagine your husband telling you, like, you don't ever say anything to me nice. You gotta say nice things to me. Like, that would turn me off. But so it's like but she was able to be like, okay, like, and like deal with that, whatever. So I don't think they were supposed to be together as a couple. So I hope that they were able to maintain a friendship, like, because she seems to be a good person and he seems to be a good person. So that was that, y'all. Reunion come on next week, so we'll see what happens. My hope is that they are still friends. I really don't care if anybody.
I was gonna say, you don't care about nobody.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, in terms of like them keeping relationships, because I feel like everybody else's relationship, maybe Joe and Megan. I mean, not Joe and Megan. Jordan and Megan. That's the single dad and the rich lady. Maybe
you want them to be friends.
I mean, cordial. I don't want them to be friends,
okay.
but I don't want it to be where, it's bitter. People,
Okay.
people be bitter at the
Okay.
reunion. I don't want them to have like a bitterness,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Because where on the street is, she got a baby. She had a baby. She got a whole baby. So now she's a parent and he's a parent. Maybe they can be friends and bond over it.
Yeah. Cordial, I'll say.
Yep. All right.
Moving
on. Which show we going to next? Which one sticks out the most? I'm sure I'll be watching.
Right.
I heard you. Salt Lake City. Look. Potomac.
Abbott Elementary is back.
Abbott is
for
back.
a little while, but
I'm gonna watch one episode.
You only watch one?
Yeah, I still do that. You asked me, didn't you text me that? I said I watched one episode. But it's okay, you can talk about it. It's Abbott. It's not like it's a.
No, it's just, it's nothing that stuck out, but it's just like every episode is hilarious to me. So, Abbott Elementary, Brilliant Minds, Law and Order is back.
SVU.
SVU, sorry.
But it's different.
Yeah.
Organized crime is good too, though, but they ain't back yet. Organized crime.
Yeah, they not back yet, but they good. Chicago PD and Fire. I'm not caught up yet, but I will be. Bell Collective is a new show that, well, it's not a new show. Let me stop lying. It's not a new show. It's a new season that just came out. But yeah, with Potomac, I'm still not feeling K.
This is Real Housewives.
Sorry.
All right.
Because I don't be given the full title. But Real Housewives of Potomac, yes. K is still not doing it for me. Like, I don't understand what's happening, and I was confused. I think we had talked about it. I can't remember if we did or not, but I'm gonna ask y'all. So if you haven't been watching it, Kay is a housewife on here. She brought a friend on here that they've been knowing for each other. They've been knowing each other for 20 years. Mm-hmm. So they got history.
They real friends,
legends, outside of this TV show. So some way, somehow, Kay, and I'm paraphrasing a whole bunch because a lot probably did happen or whatever, but it's nothing to watch. Probably what I tell you, you're going to be fine. But so Kay gets up with her 20-year-old friend Angel, and they're talking about like how she's not feeling how Wendy's been treating her, and Wendy
there was at Kiana's event. There was at Kay's event at the spa, and it was Angel. It was a couple of them. Mm-hmm. And Kiana was telling them how Wendy had told her that she wasn't coming to the NAA. Or no. They both were going to the NAACP. Mm-hmm. And Wendy said that she might not go because her kid was sick.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
Yes.
Maybe y'all don't need to listen to me. I didn't even hear that part.
She was saying she might not go because her kid was sick. And so, don't know why. I guess then she was surprised to see Wendy there, even though her own words was she might not go.
Gotcha.
Which means that there's a possibility that I still show up. Yes. Mm-hmm. So okay. She said that she might not go because her kid was sick, and then she showed up, and then the first thing Wendy said to her was, "Did you do your own makeup?" Whatever. And so Angel said, "Well, did you ask her about her kid? Did you ask her?"
I was wondering. Not only this makes sense, y'all, because when she had said, "Well, did you ask her about her kid?" I was like,
"Why?
Well, why are we bringing up her kids?" Like it was so.
No, you missed that part.
It went over my head. So I was like, "Why would I ask her about her kids?" And she just kind of shaded me, talking about, "Did I do my own makeup?" Mm-hmm.
So Angel is a mom. Angel has kids, so she probably like, well, she probably, you didn't ask her, whatever. So she said that, and then Kiana felt like in that moment she was sticking up for Wendy, and so she was like, don't go on with all of that. Yeah, don't like Angel, don't do all of that. Mm-hmm. And that's what that.
Okay, so good thing my sister is here. Mm-hmm. Then Kay gets up with Giselle and tell Giselle that she chin checked her best friend. Mm-hmm. So Giselle gonna go back and be like, "So I heard you got chin checked," and she was like, "Who said that?" Mm-hmm. And she was like, "Your best friend." Or I shouldn't say your best friend, because they ain't say best friends. They just said they've been
Your
friends
friend.
for 20 years. Your friend?
And she said, "Oh no, I didn't say that."
She said, I didn't say that. And then she looked at Giselle like, I'm gonna throw something. Or what she say? Something like, shut up, you acting like stop starting stuff or something. But Giselle was like, no, that's what you said to me. Now, mind y'all, this was what, 2 weeks prior or whatever before they meet again.
I mean, it was the second episode. It didn't happen again on the third episode. How much in time in between?
I don't know how much time in
between. But before that, though, before when Kay said that she didn't say it and Giselle said she did, Kay did go back to Angel and say, well, I guess I did say it. If Giselle said I said it, then I said it. Mm-hmm. That's what she told Angel at the get-together. Mm-hmm. Then the next episode we hear that she told Angel
that she never said that.
That she never said it.
So now she's going back and forth whether she said it or she didn't say it. I don't know if she's trying to please Giselle, Angel, or whomever. People please.
She's a people pleaser. She's trying to please everybody. When I'm in front of Giselle, I'm going to tell you, yes, I said it. Mm-hmm. When I'm with you, I'm going to say, girl, you know I ain't say that. I would never say that about you. Chin check.
The stupidest thing is, you know you was recorded, right? You know that's what Andy is going to pull up during the reunion, right? Then what really irritated me was Angel had asked Kay again. No, so not even the third episode that we talking about.
You don't even want to get to ask. You want to get to the point that she told everybody at this store.
Now she's telling strangers now, y'all.
When Giselle,
this a 20-year-old relationship, and you telling strangers about how you finna chin check your best friend.
Yeah,
she said she gonna chin check you.
Yeah, you telling everybody like, oh well, because she told me she didn't say that, and Giselle was like, so she told no, I'm telling you, she said that. It's gonna be a problem. If she said that, then it's gonna be a problem because look, and she's telling everybody in the room it's gonna be a problem. Then she sees Kay again,
and she asks Kay again. No, did she ask it or did Giselle bring it up saying like, I heard that you said that you didn't say it, so that makes me a liar, and I'm not a liar. Mm-hmm. So she was like, look, Angel, I said it. I'm sorry. Bring it up again, and I'm gonna chin check you again. Everybody was looking.
But that's the gist of it, basically. I just want to go on record that. That's not how she said it, but but basically that's what she said.
Listen, when you watch it, you're gonna be like, because that's what Giselle said. She said, well, if she didn't chin check her before, she definitely did chin check you here. Because what that girl do, she said, okay. So Wendy was like, that ain't the same energy that you had gave when we all had met, because she had met with Wendy, the new girl. What's her name?
Giselle,
Tia and Giselle. And Tia and Giselle was like, yeah, that's not the same.
You ain't got the same energy.
That's not the same energy that you
Tia
had.
is from London. Mm-hmm. She's Nigerian, London or whatever. She's Nigerian, but she's from the London area or whatever else. Either way, she was like, I didn't even know what chin check meant like that. And I didn't even know it was that bad. She's like, I just figured it was bad based off of your reaction.
Yes.
To her saying, yes, she did say she chin checked you. So you like just based off of your, mind you, Tia going into detail. Like, oh, the way you reacted. Oh, I just knew that it was something bad. Mm-hmm. And yet and still, oh girl, Angel had an attitude with Wendy. Like Wendy the only person that told on her when all three of them told on her.
Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I never had ever, until I watched that episode, I didn't know what chin check was either. I had to ask Aaron. I said, Aaron, what is chin check? I said, is it like what it's really saying? What like a chin check? He was like, yeah. Pretty much. I was like, I've never heard nobody say a chin check. Like,
I'm a chin check Jasmine, y'all, before the next episode, y'all.
That's not even gonna play.
Just kidding. We don't do that over here.
We're lovers. We're not fighters. But yeah, I never knew. So then when she get on with Wendy or stuff like that, and she was like, well, Wendy, I forgot like how she had said it or whatever. And Wendy was like, that's crazy. Like how you just came up to me, like, and everybody
she
like,
said the switch up is real.
Yeah, something like that. And then Kay just crazy. Out of nowhere was like, what do you even like her? Do you like her?
asking Angel if she even like Wendy. Not even do you like her. Do you like this woman?
Do you like this?
Do you even like this woman?
Do you like this woman? Right now, I don't. So now, what?
And the backstory on Angel and Wendy is Angel, like her mentor, in college was like Wendy's roommate. So she knew Wendy. I mean, they weren't like close, but they knew of each other. So it's not like we're strangers to each other. We're familiar with each other. Now all of a sudden, and when I just seen you last week or whenever we met to go shopping, you was fine. We were cool. Now all of a sudden you with your friend and your friend telling you, yes, I did chin check you. Yes, I said I chin checked you. And what we're not gonna do is keep talking about it. So don't bring it up to me again. Mm-hmm. And then instead of you being mad at your friend, you mad at me.
Right.
Because I said that you didn't have the same energy. Make it make sense. So
I was irritated with Kay and Angel. And then the last thing that I was irritated with Angel, and then we just gonna be done with Potomac because I don't think nothing else had happened. Well, Kay Mama was there for some reason. This is not what I was gonna say, but Kay Mama was there for some reason, but I didn't feel like she didn't intervene the way that, like, if you gonna be here, Mama, be here.
Do you think, now that I'm thinking about it, do you think maybe that's why Angel didn't react how she maybe wanted to react to Kiana? Because Kiana's mom was there?
No. Because she did it to Wendy.
Wendy mama not there. And I don't know you.
No. If I have a problem with you and I'm grown and I talked all this madness, like we just gonna have to be for real. Mm-hmm. If I have an issue with you, when these cameras rolling and when these cameras not rolling, I'm gonna say the same thing. We ain't finna be playing around. And there's 20 years on this month.
Mm-hmm. I suspect that Angel, because when they were saying like this, the switch up is crazy, your attitude has completely changed from when we saw you. And she was like, people can change. I slept on it, and then the next day,
so that was gonna be the part that I was gonna tell y'all that I got irritated.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
When she talking about them 2 days, she said she slept on it on 2 days, so her mind could have changed. She had been called a chin checker. I got her chin checked. I'm just gonna guess more than 2 days because she was able to sleep over there for 2 days before she even came to these strangers. She done told her daddy. Not her daddy, her husband.
She done told her family. Her
daddy,
her
daddy, her mom, all of them people. So you mean to tell me, right? You mean to tell me you told us, you told your husband? When it gets to the husbands usually be like, "Girl, let it go. Like, just get over it." So you done did that, but then you still was worried about it, and it still hurted your feelings. Still hurts your feelings because you went to some strangers and said, "This is how I really feel." If she said this, ma'am, don't say now you slept on it because you had a lot of sleepless nights. That's what I know you did. So don't try to come up in here and talk about something. You slept on it and now you okay. No, you're not okay. If you was okay, if you was okay and you slept on it, why you bring it up in front of this group? Mm-hmm. You should have dadded when Giselle said something. You should have been like, "Oh, Giselle, actually, we had already talked about it. It's good. We all good. Everybody go ahead, sip your tea. We gonna look at these horses." But no, you didn't say that. Mm-hmm. You talking about some, "Oh, well, Wendy." No, let's not deflect.
Exactly. Let's not do that now.
Because we actually don't even have a relationship. Mm-hmm. You need to talk to the one that you had a 20-year relationship with. That's the real issue that you got. Now, if you're scared of her, then you don't need to be in a friendship with that. Blink twice. Like, who said that? Blink twice to some. I think Giselle said it. She was like, "Girl, is you in trouble?" Or maybe Wendy said it. Blink twice. Somebody told her to blink twice. Or maybe I did. I don't know.
I don't catch I don't catch everything. Clearly, I didn't catch that part. But no, I was saying that scene where she was saying, like, I could have slept on it. I suspect that she probably called Kiana and told her. Because, think about it. We real friends for real. Because even when the initial chin check conversation came up, when Giselle was like, because she didn't say, like, "I heard you got chin checked." She basically was just like, "Wendy and Kiana, how are you guys?" And they were like, "Oh, whatever." And then she was like, "Okay, Kiana and Angel, how are you?" Mind you, Angel feel like blindsided because she didn't know that her Kiana had an issue. Mm-hmm. So she was like, so then later on when she asked, like, when you asked about us, what? And then that's when she had told her about her being chin checked. So imagine we're in a setting, group setting. Someone asked me about our relationship that I didn't even know we had an issue. Mm-hmm. Then in this setting, this person tells me that you said you was going to chin check me. Mm-hmm. In the same setting, you tell me you ain't say that. Mm-hmm. In the same setting, you then come back and say, I probably did say it. Because if she said I said it, then I said it. Then I'm like, okay, whatever. Because we can, you can cop to it. We can deal with it accordingly. Mm-hmm. Then I get home and you call me and you tell me you didn't say it again.
Too much.
Then I'm like, okay, because of course it's reality TV. So she probably like, they're trying to put us against each other. Mm-hmm. They're trying to do whatever. Like whoever, we don't know what she said. I'm making this up. Then I get back around these girls again. And I'm like, oh, we cool because, she said she didn't say it. And the person she said it to was like, she said what now?
Because she said it to me.
Whatever. So it's just like, I cannot believe that she just held on to that. Whatever. Because it's been too much back and forth. Me personally, I can't believe that she told you this and then you just went home for 2 days, sat on it, and then was not angry with the person in question. My thought process is you were irritated and you went home and you called her and you said you chin checked her over the phone about, well, I ain't gonna say you chin checked her, but you confronted her about the comments. Mm-hmm. And then she probably was just, whatever. I don't know what they said. Whatever it was enough for you to come 2 days later and be in a whatever. And I think that Angel's not capable of not holding that to herself is because even when she got mad at Wendy, when they were in the car, she was still mad. When they was like, are you mad? She was like, no, I'm not mad. I'm angry. Or
no, she said,
are
you upset? I'm not upset. I'm mad.
No, I think it was the other way. I think she said, are you mad?
Are you mad? I'm not mad. I'm upset.
One of them.
Y'all let me know if those two don't mean the same thing because I know that it's been a while since I've been in school, but I thought that mad and upset means the same thing.
I think she asked her if she was mad and she said upset, or like that. She said, maybe she said, are you upset? And she said, I'm mad. Either way, it did seem like it was the same word. And when she said, like, are you mad? And she was like, I'm upset. It's like everybody was like, oh, okay, same thing. But they didn't say that. They didn't say it was the same thing. But it was like that's what they were all thinking. But yes, I'm like, but you were in the car upset, mad, angry, whatever, with Wendy, and this all just happened. But you telling me that about you heard all of this about your friend, and you wasn't mad or angry enough to go home and talk to her, and you waited 2 days later, you were able to sleep and cool down? I don't think so. The only other thing I would say about Potomac is I'm so disappointed in Wendy in real life.
I was like,
present
what
day.
is she doing on the show? But
present day. But I don't know. Somebody said they put out some statements. I didn't read their statements. I don't keep up with it like that. I just know if you didn't know, Wendy and her husband are being charged with some kind of fraud.
Insurance fraud.
Essentially, they reported things stolen that were not stolen. And that's basically it. It's their business. We'll figure it out. Look, they'll let us know. The media let us know what happens. Particularly, I think I'm Not a Lawyer But is covering it. So YouTube, I'm Not a Lawyer But. She has a lot of good videos to watch. Another documentary to watch if you watch Netflix and if you're into like true crime type of thing. The Perfect Neighbor.
Girl, y'all don't watch that.
I saw this lady on TikTok and she said that it is, and I agree with her. It is Black trauma. She said Black trauma porn is what it is. So, but it is. So the thing is, I followed the case, so that's why I watched the documentary. She hasn't watched it, but
and I'm not.
If you're emotional, if you cry easily,
guilty. She told me she talking about some. Y'all, I was crying. Nope.
I did cry.
Don't need to watch it. I don't need to cry right now.
You want something to watch and you want to cry.
If you want to cry.
If you want to cry, I need something to cry about. It's nothing to laugh about because it was a serious. It's a documentary.
True story.
Yes. What I liked about the documentary was it wasn't like I'm sitting on the couch and I'm giving you my account of things. it was all made up of police body cam, whatever. So you can make up your own mind. Or I mean, it clearly was whatever. It's body cam, but whatever. I think that's it. I don't know if y'all watch Salt Lake City, but Salt Lake City, I feel like they are the funniest franchise because they really don't be having no problems. For real. They just don't know how to be good friends. That's really their issue. That's their problem. Their problem is, I feel like to a certain extent, they compete with each other. We're competing. Sure. We have competing lifestyles. And anytime I feel like you're doing better than me, I feel away. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to tell you that your business is failing. But they just don't know how to be good friends. But they're still entertaining. They're hilarious.
They are very, Mary is hilarious. Shout out to Heather for getting a backbone.
Brittany can go.
Definitely. She needs to work on herself and then work on a relationship with her daughter.
Daughters.
Well, yeah. Well, first, just that one daughter. Like, you got to give her one task at a time.
You right.
But because I feel like that older daughter, she probably like, ma'am,
girl,
it's
a wrap.
I'm done. Okay. At least the other one still shed tears for her and still has some kind of positive. Well, I don't know what the other one was saying.
Maybe I think they said that the younger one was the one that was harder on her because the younger one said that they had a good relationship until she was like 11 or 12.
Right.
So if the older one is, she older, she had a longer relationship. Yeah, she must have. So she's probably
good then.
Not as bitter. I mean, she probably feel away, but you was a good mom because she said that she was a really good mom up until she was like 11 or 12. She was like very active, very like, and then she got a man, and ever since then. She'll put men first. And this is not like her daughter's words. This is the woman. She'll say herself. I don't know why I put men first.
She needs some help, like for real. Some real help.
So I can say shout out to my mama. Because my mama, hey Elaine, I know you out there, girl. My mama loved us bad. Okay. She loved us down. And she ain't never put no man before us. So appreciate you for that. Okay. Love you, mama. I think that's it.
Oh, yeah, I think that's it. Did we cover everything that we said we was going to do?
Yeah, they was here a lot longer than I thought we was going to be. I ain't even eat my chicken. That says 52 minutes.
Oh, Lord.
So we are going to get up out of here. Jasmine is going to do the sinner's prayer for you before we go. Because, listen, faith, ratchet, back to faith, okay?
Okay, listen.
Because this is a podcast where we talk about everything, okay? Because we live in this world. We are in the world, but we are not of the world, okay? So we are able to speak on things that are in the world. Now,
and we point them right back to Jesus, even ratchet, because I told y'all the Bible is ratchet too. So it is. When y'all try to come for these reality shows, who you think they got it from?
One of these days, we're really going to go and we're going to really talk about the Bible and these ratchet activities that be going on in the Bible. But we'll see what happens one of these days.
And then y'all gonna be just seeing us on Netflix. Days. Well, not us like acting it out, but y'all. Well, she can act it out.
I can't act it out.
But I'm gonna be in the back. Okay, I'm gonna be in the back scenes and be like, "And cut. No, Mary, you didn't do it this way. I need you to Martha, get your butt over here." Just wait and see. Anywho,
they're gonna have all the outtakes. Like, she was very rude, very mean.
But I love you. The love of the Lord.
Like, when the recording was going, she was very business, very much business. But outside of that, she was very sweet. She would pray for me. She would tell. But when it was time to get to work, she ain't play no. Listen, that baby was business. Okay, you ain't do it right. Go take 5. Get back here and do it right. Or I'm docking your pay. All right, y'all.
But yes, for real. If you made it this far, thank you.
Yes, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. We love you. Yes. Click that like button and subscribe and share all the things.
All the things. But if you had never accepted Jesus into your heart, never confessed it with your mouth and believed in your heart that he is Lord, you can say something similar to this. Nigga, do not be. You see what I mean? Just ratchet.
It's midnight.
But I'm about to say a prayer. And
you ain't get there yet.
You gonna be chewing while I'm talking to Jesus. Anyway, I'm sorry.
You weren't even there yet. What do you mean?
Anyway, if you haven't, say something similar to this. Father, forgive me. Dear Lord, I recognize that I am lost and that you are the only one who can save me. I believe in my heart that you died, was buried, and rose from the dead. I receive you as my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Give me the grace to receive and believe you in my heart. Come into my heart, Lord, and change me forever. In your name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Now, if you prayed that prayer, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family.
Come into my heart.
To the family. Welcome. Welcome to the family. Make sure that you get into a Bible believing, Bible teaching Christian fellowship, because, like we've been talking about, this world is ghetto. And we try to go to heaven.
No matter what they say.
So please,
I'm going.
make sure. Yes,
and I want you to go to.
We do. We don't want to leave nobody behind. And just make sure that you get somewhere where you can get by like-minded people to help you on this journey. You can help others. Make sure that you get a Bible. If you can't afford a Bible, there's a lot of different sites that you can get the Bible for free, like just looking up different verses. ChatGPT is out here doing its thing. So, I mean, just even type up certain stuff. If you're looking for a specific words or whatever like that, you can type it in and they'll give you a plethora of what you need. And then always just 100% really make sure you pray, because the Holy Spirit will come into your mind and guide you, give you clarity of what you actually need to be reading, because I don't want us to depend so much on technology when the Holy Spirit is way better than that.
Indeed.
So just, make sure that you get you some praise and worship music so that you can feed your soul, your mind, your heart. And yeah, what else am I missing?
You said it all.
But yeah, tell somebody that you guys have this is some good news. So when you got some good news, share this good news. If you know someone that needs to get saved, you can share this prayer with them so that we can all be up in heaven.
Yes. And so like you said, share it. Share the good news, put it on your Facebook, you put everything else on your Facebook and your Instagram. You do it all, do it everything else, and your TikToks.
Your tickety talks.
And your tickety talks. But yes, we appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for being here. What happened?
What we were eating
was
chicken wings and waffle fries from this place called AZ88.
If you are a Milwaukeean, then it is basically the same thing as Elsa's
on the park.
Okay, they have an Arizona version, and it's like not basically, they are the same people, but they just have one location in Milwaukee. Elsa's on the park, and here it's AZ88. So yeah, we are going to thank you again for being here. We will see you guys next month. Next month is gonna be November, y'all. It's almost at the end of this year,
2025.
Yes, and the Lord has brought us this far, and we are very thankful because He didn't have to. He didn't have to, but He did. He saw fit to bring us this far. So we thank you, Lord. We love you. We appreciate our listeners. We appreciate you guys for being here with us time and time again. Because y'all know we don't know what we be doing. We just be doing stuff, okay? And y'all be here, y'all be showing up, and we love y'all for it.
And we appreciate it.
Click the link below if you want to leave us a speak pipe. Life be life, and Jesus take the wheel, all the things. And we gonna see y'all next time. We're gonna get up on out of here and get up out y'all hair. We'll see you in November. Ta-ta!
Hey, FOE.
FOE.
Faith over everything.
Faith over everything.
FOE.
FOE.